As a wise man once said, there are only 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and giving up on YouTube before you reach 1,000 subscribers. Okay, well, maybe it didn't go exactly like that. But in this video, I want to go over my journey from 0 to 2,000 subscribers in under 9 months. I want to talk about what worked well, what didn't work at all, and overall how my journey went and what I would do differently if I could go back in time. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Anfernee, and on this channel I talk about a whole bunch of different topics, but in this video specifically I want to be discussing my journey from 0 subscribers all the way up to where I stand today, which is at an astounding 2,154. I know that may not seem like a lot, but to me it means the world. So if you stick around to the end of this video, you'll learn exactly what strategies I used to grow, how I plan to implement some of those strategies in the future, and also some strategies I wish I had avoided altogether. So with that being said, let's get started. So I got started on my YouTube channel earlier this year in 2020. I posted my first video on March 29th, and pretty much as expected, I had 0 subscribers, 0 comments, and 0 views. But in that first 7 days, I was able to accomplish something that helped me get to my first 10 subscribers. Like many people that I know, when I posted my first YouTube video, I was really scared. I was scared that I would get judged. I was scared that my family or friends would see it. I was scared of getting a dream shot down before it even left the ground. And why was I scared? Well, that's for a simple reason I think it's true today. I knew that when I posted my first video that it would suck. There was simply no way around it. I didn't have a good looking studio. I didn't have a good looking camera, and I had some really bad audio. If you like this video, like and subscribe. This is my very first video here on YouTube. But the way I went from 0 to 10 subscribers in the first 7 days of my channel was to just start. It took me a while to get around to it, but eventually I came up with the mindset that I could deal with failing on YouTube. I could deal with nobody watching my videos. I could deal with people thinking that I'm horrible. But what I could not deal with at all was not trying in the first place. I had it in my imagination so many times over the past 2 or 3 years to start a YouTube channel, but it never happened. And on March 29, 2020, I thought, well, it's now or never. It's either you do it or you won't ever do it. And the only way you can really know is that if you try. So I think personally going from 0 to 10 subscribers is a ton harder from going to 10 to 100 because it takes a lot of courage to get started. Now, don't be one of those people who try to make your first videos perfect. Don't be one of those people who buy all the expensive equipment just so you can start off with the competitive advantage, so you can get a whole bunch of views and you don't have to go through that trial and error phase of making horrible videos. Just stop it, because that won't happen. Unless you are in a very rare camp, you will not start off making great videos. You will not start off being amazing, and you will not start off being engaging. So what I would recommend you do is just get started. Just get started and then let the subscribers come. So what I did in my first week, I got started and I posted 10 videos in the first 7 days. And from each video, I got about 1 subscriber. So at the end of my first 7 days, I was left with 10 subscribers. Now at this point, I'm thinking, where do I go from here? I'm at 10 subscribers, but it took me hours and hours and hours of editing videos that I knew were terrible, of posting sometimes twice a day in order to get to 10. I can't keep doing this till I get to 100. So what do you do? So even though going from 10 to 100 subscribers is a little bit easier than going from 0 to 10, it still is very difficult. So what I did, and my first recommendation for you, is to just continue creating content. Don't worry about what kind of content you're creating. Don't worry about posting on a schedule. Don't worry about oversaturating your few subscribers that you already have. Watch other YouTubers' videos and practice on making your videos better. And also the area between 10 to 100 subscribers is a great place to make friends on YouTube, because there are new people started on YouTube every single day. And back when I started in March or April, there were a lot of people in the finance niche that started at the same time as I did. And what's so valuable about this is that you can make friends. You can actually learn from each other and begin to develop mutual relationships where both of your channels will benefit. Now, your channel definitely won't be growing at the same rate. Your channel might take off a little bit, or your friend's channel might take off a little bit. What's important here is that you're focusing on the process and that you're focusing on learning. Don't focus on the subscriber count. Don't focus on the views. Don't focus on who gets monetized before who. Focus on the learning aspect. If your friend's channel is growing faster than yours, what are they doing that you're not? If you're growing faster than your friend is, offer some advice on how you can help. But this is the time to build genuine relationships and also continue creating content. I think that if you have under 100 subscribers, the first goal that you should have on your channel is to get 50 videos. Obviously, you will want to make them as high quality as you possibly could, but the ultimate goal I would give you is to get to 50 videos. This will give you a lot of practice, and also it'll give you a lot of data for when I go into the next step. So for me personally, going from 10 to 100 subscribers was actually not that hard, because what I did was I actively sought out friendships on YouTube. I wanted to learn as much as I could, so I went and found as many people as I could in order to engage with them and begin to make friends with them. My goal when I first got started would be to comment on 300 to 500 channels a day, just to reach out, show some support, and hopefully turn that into a mutual symbiotic relationship. Now, obviously from that, it didn't work all the time. From 300 to 500 comments, I would probably get about 20 to 25 subscribers a day. And that was with me commenting all day long. Now, this was right when the pandemic started affecting the United States. So everybody was extremely scared and cautious and either working from home or quarantined. So because I was quarantined personally at this time, I had had a lot of time to focus on YouTube and begin to engage with other content creators. So I believe it took me 7 days to go from 0 to 10 subscribers, and it took me about 4 days to go from 10 to 100 subscribers, as I was gaining about 25 a day. And then after this came one of the hardest subscriber milestones of my short YouTube career, and that was going from 100 to 500 subscribers. Now, when you get to between 100 and 500 subscribers, it is really important that you begin to think about a niche. A niche is basically what category your channel will be about. And the reason why you need a niche is so that people know what to expect when they click on your channel. When I first got started, I was making a lot of investing content. I was talking about investing in the stock market. I was talking about my Roth IRA. I just knew that I was going to be an investment YouTuber.
Nope.
But unfortunately, a few months later, when I actually got my first job, the corporation that I worked for shot that down altogether, and I had to actually start from scratch. That meant that I had to delete or unlist all of my videos that I had posted up to that point, which was about 40 to 45 videos. And at this point, I had maybe 200, 300 subscribers. I definitely didn't have a lot, but all of the momentum that I was gathering for my channel immediately went down. And honestly, I was so discouraged that it made me want to give up on YouTube. I was confused, I was frustrated, I was furious. I just couldn't wrap my head around giving up all of the hard work that I put in to get to that point of 300 subscribers, even though it may not seem like a lot. But for me, that was the fruits of hours of editing content, hours of uploading video, and hours of engaging with new YouTubers for it all to be gone in a snap of the fingers. But after this incident, I began to rebrand my channel. It took me about 2 weeks to think of a niche that I was passionate about making content in, but wasn't about investing as well, because basically my whole life either revolved around investing or making money. So what I planned to revolve my channel around was the latter, and that was making money. And with that new sense of direction, I began to analyze the videos that I posted in the past to see why some did better than others. And if you're between 100 and 500 subscribers as well, I would definitely recommend you do this too. Let's say you have about 30 videos on your channel. Some of them may have 100 views, some of them may have 10 views, and some of them may have 10,000 views. But for that video that did the best, make another video about it. Don't focus on the analytics just yet, but make another video about it to see how well it does. And for that video that did the worst, make another video about that as well, but change up a little bit so it's a different style of presenting information. And once you have those two videos made as well, put them together to see how they stack up. Did the video that did worse the first time do worse again the second time? If it did, then that just may not be an interesting video topic, and you should avoid that on your channel going forward. Did the video that did best the first time do good again the second time? Well, if it did, then obviously keep making content like that. But if it didn't, go back to the first video that you posted and then try to see why it did so good. Look at the analytics of the video. Look at the audience retention. Watch the video yourself and see what you did in the video. Did you make more jokes? Did you put more edits in? Did you yourself get bored at any time in watching your video? Then try to use that to learn, rinse, and repeat in order to continue creating content. And by doing this, and by analyzing your best performing videos and continuing to learn and grow from your channel, and by starting to niche down, you will eventually be able to reach 500 subscribers. And at the same time, during this point, continue posting content. Post as much as you can. You probably should be thinking about a schedule at this point, but don't really worry about it. If you can only post one video a week, then make sure you post one video a week. If you have the capability to post 3 videos a week, then get those 3 videos out. Because how could you ever expect your channel to grow if you don't have any content on it? I saw a statistic one time that said the average channel above 1,000 subscribers has about 125 videos. I don't know how accurate that is, but it definitely makes sense to me. So from this time from 100 to 500, focus on the process and focus on making good content. You need to start scaling back how much you comment a day and start scaling up your production capacity in order for you to have that growth in your channel. And then after a while, you'll reach that milestone of the beautiful 500 subscribers. Now me, I think I reached 500 subscribers in between 5 to 6 months after starting my channel. And once I reached 500 subs, I knew that now I really had to have a clear vision of where I wanted my channel to go. And this is when I created a vision board for my channel. Basically, a vision board is what it sounds like, and it's something that you hang up in your room, your wall, or somewhere else, but something that you can visually see your goals every single day so you know what you're working towards. Don't just be working on YouTube just to work. Maybe you're working for a lot of money. That's okay. Maybe you're working to be financially free. Maybe you're working to be independent of your job. Whatever it is, write it down. Make it real. Make your dream a tangible thing so you can touch it, so you can see it, so you can read it and write it down. So every day when you're recording a video, every day when you're making content, you know what you're working towards. Having a tangible goal is everything when you're trying to work towards something so hard. And even though it will be slow, it has been slow for me, I don't complain because I know the beauty is in the struggle. You have to have 100 bad videos before you really get good at creating content. You have to know what doesn't work before you're able to find out what works. And between 500 to 1,000 subscribers is when you should have the strongest sense of direction on where you want to go. And also you should continue to analyze your best performing videos. And if you don't have any really good performing videos, experiment with new content. This is the time in your channel where you really have the most freedom to do anything that you want. Don't worry about oversaturating or confusing your current subs and making new styles of content, because the goal is not to keep your 500 subscribers happy. The goal is to make 100,000 subscribers happy. The goal is to appeal to 1 million people. And to do that, you can't be small-minded and focusing on the 500 people that already subscribe subscribe to you. And with that, I would say if you are between 500 to 1,000 subscribers, continue to be authentic. Continue to be yourself and continue to let your personality shine through your videos. I know when you're just getting started on YouTube, filming yourself will be very awkward. I still have a hard time when I stuttering on every sentence that I say when I'm recording. Put them, because I am not perfectly comfortable with talking on camera yet. The video that you're watching now may be about 10-15 minutes, but at the end of this recording, it will be about 30 to 45 minutes. And that's because I just have to work on my confidence, my talking on camera, just getting better and getting more comfortable with being a content creator. And between 0 to 1,000 subscribers, all you have is practice. All you have is time, and you have to just enjoy the process. Fall in love with the process. Don't focus on the end result, focus on the process. I guarantee you that if you make 100 videos that are the best quality that you can make, you will gain at the very least 100 subscribers. At the very least. It could be 1,000, it could be 100,000, but at the very least, you will gain 100 subscribers. But with all that being said, I really don't have much left for you in this video. If you found some kind of value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you smash the like button for your boy, as it really does help my channel out personally as a small YouTuber trying to grow, and it will allow my content and my voice to reach a larger audience. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more content like this, then hit that subscribe button, as I do post pretty consistently every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will continue that going into 2021. But if you did find value in this video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace. Oh boy, time to go to bed.